What's up guys, my name is Brendan and today I want to teach you how to do the stall gainer. First, I'll be going over some prerequisites that you should know before doing this trick. Then I'll be going over the technique and finally some tips and tricks to really help you guys ace the stall gainer. With that said, let's get started. First, I want to go over the prerequisites for the stall gainer, and there's two important ones. The first is the cheat gainer. The stall gainer is a cheat gainer variation, so the better the cheat gainer, the better the stall gainer will be once you learn it. And I really don't recommend you approach the stall gainer unless you have a super solid cheat gainer already. The second prerequisite is you need to be able to control your blocking. What I mean by that is you can think about doing two different cheat gainers. The first being low and fast, transferring all of your setup momentum into flipping momentum to go as fast as possible, flipping overhead. The second is a slow and high cheat gainer. To do this, you transfer all of your setup momentum into vertical momentum and you flip in the air rather slow. Being able to do both shows that you can really control your blocking. And that's an important prerequisite for learning the stall gainer, because the stall gainer is the second version. You want to be able to do a gainer really high and floaty, flipping a little bit slow, because it's manipulating that flip, which makes it a stall gainer. But those are the important prerequisites. If you have a good cheat gainer, and if you're able to control your blocking, you should be able to learn the stall gainer. Next, I want to go over the technique for performing the stall gainer. The stall gainer starts just like the cheat gainer. You're going to use some setup to get you a ton of momentum to end you in a nice big eagle position. For me, I'm demonstrating with J-step. Then after you get all that momentum, you want to transfer it into vertical momentum, blocking at a slight angle counter to the direction of your momentum. And you want to do a massive swing, jumping off the ground as hard as you can with your plant leg, but swinging that leg also as hard as you can, kicking between your shoulder and your ear. Once you leave the ground, you can move into your stall position. To do this, you want to be slightly arched in your upper body to cancel your flip, but then you can hit pretty much any position you want. To demonstrate, I'll be showing you the arched position. Being in that arched position keeps you from flipping. But once you spot the ground, you want to tuck and initiate all of your flip as soon as possible. Going from that arched body position and bringing your knees to your chest to tuck you all the way over. The stall gainer then lands just like a standing backflip. It doesn't land just like a normal cheat gainer, one foot then the other. You kind of drop down on both feet because you're canceling your twist and exaggerating your flip, flipping slow in the beginning and then really fast near the end. And that's the technique for performing the stall gainer. Finally, I want to give you guys some tips and tricks to help you really ace your stall gainer. It's an amazing explosive trick and a great way to enter combos. Having a good stall gainer also shows that you can really control your blocking and your flipping momentum. Tip number one is to play around with body positions. You don't need to do a stall gainer with just that arched position. You can also do a pencil position by sticking your body as straight as possible. You can be explosive by tucking in the beginning and then exploding at the apex. Or you can be big and just do a big star position before you tuck over for the stall. You can do whatever you want with this trick by manipulating the body position in the middle. It's a super fun trick and a great way to show who you are as a tricker. Tip number 2, get as high as possible. When you do your stall gainer, you want to really jump up into the air, pushing off that base leg and kicking with your swing leg. The higher your stall gainer, the better it will be because it will exaggerate that middle position. Tip number 3, catch your body gently. You don't want to slam into the ground when doing this trick. The goal is to get a ton of height, and if you then crash into the ground, it's not gonna feel good. You wanna catch yourself like you would catch a ball if someone were throwing it at you, extending your body and then tucking and adding resistance as you land. If you just shoot out your legs at the end of the stall, it's gonna hurt and you won't be able to do the trick well, much less combo it into another. When you land your stall gainer, be gentle. Guys, that is it for the stall gainer. Thank you so much for watching. Do me a favor, leave me a comment down below. What position do you like the most when you see the stall? Do you like the arched? Do you prefer that explosive one? Or do you just like that pencil shape where your body goes really straight? Let me know in the comments down below. Guys, thank you again for watching and have a lovely day.